Hi, I'm Elliot, and these are my trucks, and I'm going to show you a little bit about them. This is my '94 Chevy Silverado, and Dad and I went to Montana to get a truck without any rust on the body, and this is what we got. I wanted a manual transmission for my truck, but we couldn't find one that had a manual transmission that was the right color, right cleanliness of the body, right year, right make, anything. So this is an automatic, but we're going to take out the transmission and put in a manual from my other truck, which I will show you in a minute. So this truck has automatic transmission, as you know, and a 4.3 liter V6 engine with 126,000 miles, which is fair for a 94. That's the engine. And over here, right now we don't have the wheel rims on. We're working on, we've got them in the shop ready to put on. We just haven't gotten to it yet. I'm going to put chrome bed rails on the top here. We've gone around and done touch-up paint, and we've buffed it and waxed it. So there's a little bit of buffing compound still in the scratches. That's why they're still standing out. And we did some touch-up on the tailgate, and we also replaced the rear differential underneath, and the axle seals needed replacing. They were leaking a little bit. And then back over on the side, we're just missing the one thing. We're going to put the bed rail on too. We put a bed liner, and we're going to put another bed liner piece on the tailgate. So this is my parts truck. As you can see, it's in real good condition that Dad thought he could maybe buff out, but turns out it's not going to do that. Got a nice red interior with a very pleasant aroma from the residents that live in there. Mice. We've got a 93, but it's got the same 4.3 cylinder V6 engine and a NV 4500 transmission manual, so that we can swap the transmissions, and then I get the transmission I want. I should mention that this truck was running and driving when we got it as a relatively new clutch. We were able to test out how the transmission, clutch, and shifter all worked to make sure that it's in good shape. Before we start taking parts off of my parts truck, we have to wash it first. So now that we have easier access to the underside of this truck, we're going to clean the transfer case and the transmission. And we're going to use two different types of degreasers, one for the front half of the transmission and one for the other half, to see which one works better. and we're going to begin by taking all the pieces we need out of it. So before we can lift up the truck, we need to take out the boot and the shifter. I'm going to take out these screws here. Before we take the transmission out, we're going to drain it. We're taking out the transmission support. Got it. I'm taking off the front drive shaft. So I found this trapdoor in the ceiling and I wanted to see what it was, and I went like that. Oh! Hello! It's a little hole. Bang, bang. It's a little hole in our... Yep, it's a little trapdoor. So there's this lip on the transfer case and you need to pry it forward and out before you can lift the drive shaft out of the yoke and free. Mine doesn't want to come very easily. In order to take out the transfer case, we had to lift the transmission and take out the transmission support bracket. So we've lowered the transfer case with the truck onto the sawhorse and disconnected the transfer case from the truck, and now we're going to lift the truck back up, leaving the transfer case on the sawhorse. So now we disconnected the transfer case and lifted it off of here onto the floor, and so we've got our transfer case successfully out of the truck. So we have removed the bolts holding the transmission to the bell housing, because with the NV4500 you can leave the bell housing and the clutch housing in the truck when you take out the transmission. So we have now taken our transmission out of the truck using the same method as the transfer case by lowering it onto a sawhorse and then lifting it from the sawhorse onto our cart. But if you come over here, we had a little trouble getting the transmission out because our engine was not tipping far enough. So we had a hole going into there and then a little piece sticking up here, and so we had to cut a hole here to get a transmission down and then out. So now we are going to take out bolts that are holding the bell housing with the clutch and the slave cylinder, and we're going to take all of that out of the truck. So now we have taken off the clutch housing or bell housing, and now we're going to take out the clutch and the flywheel. And now we have taken the flywheel and the clutch out of here, and we're going to get the slave cylinder later. So now it is time to take off the truck from the lift to outside.